This
is a 22-minute video here.
Walkers in the US and the UK. This
Lay's chips and Walker's chip?
We'll start with a quick
Or
note
Walker
on the different
crisps.
names. Walkers used to be its own company and was the most popular crisp brand in the UK. Frito-Lay actually acquired Walkers in 1989, but they decided to still use the brand name in the UK, so all that brand loyalty didn't go to waste.
So y'all have Walkers and we have Lay's.
A multi-pack 25-gram bag, a 32.5-gram bag, a 45-gram bag, a 65.
I'm wondering if the ones in UK are not full, just like the ones in the US.
Smallest that's in the multi-pack bag is 28 grams. Then we move up to a 78-gram bag, a 226-gram
Holy
bag,
crap.
and our party size bag, 368.
People wonder why Americans are so
Our biggest bag
overweight.
is 110% larger than the biggest bag in the UK.
A few other things to note. In the UK, if you get a flavored bag, it's the same weight as the ready salted version.
Whereas in the US, our flavored bags weigh less than the original flavored bags. Take this bag of salt and vinegar chips. It weighs 7.75 ounces compared to the classic regular salted 8 ounces. Back in 2014, PepsiCo claimed the reason there is a slightly higher price per ounce for flavored chips is the added seasoning. Okay, before we continue, they're telling us weighs less, costs more because we're adding more seasoning. Right, guys? Well, I got a question for you, PepsiCo. Ugh. What does it say there? It says lightly salted. So I understand it says less salt than these guys? Huh. Closer inspection, right there, 7 3/4 ounces, not the full 8. If there's less seasoning and salt in here, why is it a smaller ounce and a higher price?
Yeah.
They're stealing my salt. Salt, literally the cheapest thing on the planet.
Salt
They
theft.
have a whole ocean full of it, and yet they're still skimping on it.
All right, Ben.
Your move, PepsiCo. This 28-gram bag of chips supposedly has 15 chips in it, according to Lay's website. Well, they lied about the salt. What else they lying about?
I mean, I think there's more than 15 chips in that, I'm gonna be honest.
I feel that's more than 15.
Yeah, it's definitely more.
Stoner math section of Food Wars. We do the math, so you stoners don't have to.
Alright, so one.
There's a whole one. Little people. Absolute Frankenstein of a crisp, this.
Arguably not one put together chip in here. Okay, that's a chip. That's
Yep.
a chip.
I do the
Right.
same thing. I'm like, that's one.
They're all vastly different sizes. Like this one, just one crisp, but it's tiny. Whereas this one, also one crisp, but way bigger. And we've ended up with 22.
Yep.
Of all the arbitrary things we do on this show, this has to be the most arbitrary. Wow, look at that, everyone. They gave me an extra chip. 16 instead of 15.
16, hey!
Air you're getting in your bags. Walkers in the UK are kind of notorious for seemingly underfilling the bags. We're going to find the
Yeah,
volume
that's
of the
what
bag and then the
Lay's in the US
size
does.
to find out just how much wasted space there is. What I need to do is carefully open a bag, just enough to let the air out, and then I'm going to try and
Because Lordy, he gives you like 10-minute video.
as far as I can. And then
I'll watch it.
the volume
I'll watch
of
it.
powder in this thing.
First, I gotta.
I'd already watched a couple of them.
Crushing bags with Harry.
Oh, this is like. Yeah.
It's quite therapeutic. Feels like I'm giving a massage. Just like the world's worst massage.
I need something to like kind of tamp it down, you know, because the air's stuck in there. So I'll just use, oh, I don't know, this pair of nunchucks.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Now step 2 is going to be to find the volume of the bag itself. So we're going to fill the bag with water to try and find the volume. Oh gosh. Oh,
Why are they going to this extent to find out?
without spilling it everywhere. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Oh,
it's
perfect.
look at that. That went pretty well. We didn't spill water everywhere.
Oh my God, it's like right to the top there. That's crazy how that worked. Okay.
Spooky and Woomy are making a triumphant return. Go and watch the Oreos episode.
Allie A is in Fortnite. What do you mean?
Some of that. And then measure the rest.
Y'all brought number 2. Oh God, can you see like the bits of stuff floating on in there?
So according to my trusted friend percentagecalculator.net, around 90% of a 25-gram Walker's bag is wasted space.
I don't know what the math is I'm supposed to be figuring out, I forgot. But whoever's editing this, take all those numbers, and this is the conclusion. Now, that air is actually there for a reason. It's nitrogen gas, which helps preserve the chips and also acts as a cushion to stop them getting smashed
That's
in
crazy.
transit. I mean, imagine what it'd be like if it didn't have all that air in there. So as much air.
Yeah, I know who Ali is, but why is he in Fortnite?
More air in these things, because these things, they turn into dust. Into dust.
Here are all the Walker's products from the UK that you won't find in the US.
And here's everything you can only get in the US and not in the UK. I am losing my mind. Let's go!
Now we're going to start with a couple of linguistic/stylistic differences rather than anything else. For example,
Why is he
in
so
the UK,
hyped?
we
Not a
call
good
our
thing.
classic
Bad
Walker's
thing.
Ready salted as opposed to original. I believe this is a reference to the very old days of crisps, where what you would
He got an icon skin, so he's like, well, I knew that he did Fortnite. I didn't know he was like predominantly Fortnite. I thought maybe he just played a few games or whatever.
Chips are green.
He got an icon skin. Of course he did. Because why not?
Actual exclusive flavors. We'll start
He's
with
Ninja, LEA.
Now, Americans
Who else are they gonna
don't
throw in
really
there?
Shock a few Brits because it's one of the most popular flavors here. Instead, they have, I think, like cheddar and sour cream and onion. It just ruins your breath. Your breath smells so bad after these.
How did I get so lucky? I love chips. I love different flavors. I love trying new varieties, and I hate paying for it. So this is perfect for me. I'm going to start with a flavor that I never even heard of, cheddar jalapeno.
LEA is the best one.
Oh my God.
They have his meme as the emote. What is his
Cheddar
meme?
sour cream, which I can't believe you guys don't have. This flavor took over about 20 years ago.
Cheddar and sour cream? It's alright.
So
Not
good, but it is good.
greatest.
Love this flavor. If I had to rank them, though, I'll put the
My charger
jalapeno
plug just...
that
I'm
one.
sorry, bro. You gotta buy another
Sour
one.
cream and, I don't even gotta open these. Sour cream and onion, classic flavor. I mean, barbecue in America is amazing. I mean, this is just a classic flavor.
Ew. I don't like barbecue.
Oh man, fantastic. But how
Terrible.
does that compare to Sweet Southern Heat barbecue?
His intro? Yeah. I've seen it before.
Oh yeah, I put these above these. Then we got beef barbecue.
I guess I didn't really like LEA because of like the way he is. You know what I mean? Like he's very
I've never had these before. Chilies and limes. Yeah, chilies and limes.
I don't know how to put it. He's
I don't know
very
how I feel about these. It's like I wasn't into them before, but now I kind of can't stop eating them.
Another iconic British flavor that's also
Outgoing.
is prawn cocktail. The Brits
Right?
became really obsessed
Very
with prawn cocktail
active.
in like the 70s, I think it was. It just became like the sort of
just not a fan of
I'm
that.
not mad about that because it is a really tasty one. It just kind of tastes like tomato-y because it was usually served with like a
Oh, I didn't know that.
tomato
I didn't know he used to
sauce
do COD.
combination. Next, we've got a personal favorite of mine, which is Marmite crisps. God, I love Marmite. Marmite is fantastic. The slogan was "You either love it." or
Marmite?
and that does still ring true, I think, for most people. I'm firmly in the love it camp. Bit of tang from the amount of salt that's in there. Fantastic crisp.
Harry was nice enough to send me some of his UK exclusives, which I'm going to look at right now. Where do I want to start? I guess I'll start. Oh no, Marmite. I don't get why people love Marmite. Ah. I mean, it tastes exactly like ass. I hear millennials like that, so maybe that's a selling point for it. They'd actually be like, tastes like ass. 'cause
Tastes like
Kids are into that these days, but I am not.
Then we have a couple of meat
Wow.
options, which I'm surprised you guys don't have in the States. We kind of love combining crisps and meat, as it seems. Starting with these roast chicken crisps.
Oh, that sounds
Then we have
delicious.
roast beef, which is smoky bacon. Then we have these ones, which are tomato ketchup flavored Walkers.
I know.
In my opinion, prawn cocktail does ketchup better than ketchup does ketchup. And then for the last of our standard crisp flavors, we have pickled onion. Pickled onion's another thing that's kind of iconic to British culture in the same way that maybe
Pickled onion?
or Marmite are, just because it's quite traditional to find a big jar of pickled onions or pickled eggs in pubs.
Really?
And you'd have one of those as like a bar snack while you're drinking your pint. The complaint I often have against like pickles and pickled onions is that they're not tangy enough, and these are very tangy. So good job, Walkers.
Puckering pickled onion.
He looks like he hates it so much.
Kissed by a pickled onion? Yo, these suck.
Hey Joe, can I try some of those?
Hey Harry, try some of these great American flavors. Ah!
Wow.
Thank you. Let's start with the lemon. That's what I got in my hand. Ooh, those are lemony.
Ew.
I don't think I've ever had a citrus crisp before. That is not something that we have in the UK. Those are
Gross.
good.
I gotta say, love these chips. Yeah. They score a bag of these.
Chesapeake Bay crab spice.
Seasoning Lay's.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, no, these are bad. Put these at the bottom. These are at my 7-Eleven. Tomato and chili flavored chips, which sounds amazing. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Sabritas, adobada, and show in Mexico. Oh yeah, dude. Not that spicy. They remind me kind of like a little bit like Takis. Look how red this is. Don't you think that'd be super spicy? I like that. These chip brands, they're all going after each other's throats.
Doritos Cool Ranch Lay's.
You guys don't understand what grocery stores in this country. This is an uneasy mafia alliance in the chip city.
You're getting hungry watching this? Dude, not me. No, watching dude, you know how many chips we have at this? In my house alone, we have so many chips. Bud buys chips all the time. I don't like eat any of them.
Doritos Cool Ranch seasoning on anything, it'll taste good.
Dill.
Sometimes.
Pickle. So I hate pickles.
Sometimes. You bought the regular puffs. Whatever.
Put these at the bottom of every list. I don't know what the flaming hot dill pickle chips taste like, but the regular dill pickle chips are absolutely disgusting.
These sound phenomenal. Flamin' hot dill pickle flavored crisps.
You guys like dill pickles, huh?
Match made in heaven.
And pickled onions and
You get that little
what was it? Malade?
If I could take one of these four and have them in the UK permanently, these ones. One thing Walkers utilize a lot in the UK are like promotional flavors. So currently what they've got going on is one where they've partnered with 4 different restaurants from around the UK to showcase some different cuisines.
Really?
So that means that we now have fish and chip flavored Walkers,
Fish and
Nebraska
chip
curry
flavor.
flavored Walkers, Thai
Madras.
flavored Walkers, and
Thai
chicken
green
burrito Walkers.
chicken burrito. That
And
sounds
this
good.
Cajun squirrel flavor. I'm not making that up.
This one looks
That's
really
weird.
good. Thai green curry. Think I'm gonna like this. Yuck. Yuck. Fish and chips. Okay.
Think I'm gonna like this?
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's a cat food. No, I can't say
Fish and chip?
like cat food. All right. I like fish and chips. This is the worst one. I might throw up.
Is it that bad?
This is the worst chip I've ever eaten, the worst chip I've ever reviewed, and this might be.
I don't know. This guy has bad taste, so I feel like he's just saying a whole bunch of crap.
Gotcha, like, oh, like.
In the UK, Walkers has a range of baked crisps, which I guess are marketed as kind of like a healthier option. These come in 4 flavors: salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, sour cream and onion.
We got the baked too.
We also have baked potato chip options.
Yeah.
Baked flavor you can get here, can't get in the UK. Is this the?
Of course, because barbecue's trash and America loves it.
These other healthier options for Lay's potato chips fans. It's known as the Better For You range of potato chips.
Even those I don't
You
eat.
can't get them here in the US, including these, the before mentioned lightly salted chips.
They're okay, but I don't like them.
Barbecue,
Garbage.
Lightly salted, simple sea salt thick.
That one I do like.
Barbecue thick.
The Simply
Like
Sea
crunchy
Salt.
chips, Lay's also has you covered. They have
The kettle cooked.
series.
Kettle
There's
cooked sea
4
salt and vinegar.
flavors that I could find.
I
Original.
don't eat a lot, so I get hungry easily. I feel you, Lordy. I feel you. I can't blame you for getting hungry watching chips then.
These win the reddest chip award. Look how red these are. I like my eyes. Ah! I like the flavor of these, but they're not very hot. Oh wait, yeah, they are. Oh yeah. Oh man, but kettle cooked jalapeno. I think this whole kettle chip thing was just a ruse to go after Miss Vicky's. Yep.
Yeah, this guy has terrible taste, in my opinion.
Sea
So,
salt and vinegar.
Great.
Sea salt and cracked pepper.
of course he's not
Other
gonna.
kettle cooked flavors I could not get
try
my
it.
hands on include the mesquite barbecue, the Maui
Garbage.
onion. Oh, I would have loved
Never
those.
tried it.
And of course, the reduced fat original. Sorry.
I think I've
This
eaten
one, which
that.
is Max Punchy Paprika. Now, I'm surprised you guys
Punchy
don't have more
Paprika.
flavored crisps in the US because it's a really good flavor. I like how they have a not actual size warning on this bag, just in case you thought that one crisp was the
Yeah.
size of your head as well. Next up, we've got Sizzling Flame Grilled Steak Max Crisps.
Oh, that sounds
These
great.
are Max Crisps, and they are double crunch KFC Zingers.
KFC Zingers, bro? Why don't we have that,
Chicken
man?
sandwich at KFC called a Zinger Burger. And supposedly these are flavored like that.
Is it good?
Little
Tell me
red,
if it's
yellow
good.
Flames on the chip there. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. All right.
The flavor is not very strong, but they're not kidding on the double crunch. This is like, I'm a man. I want to take my crunch into the max. Blah. Like this is
If the Zinger crisps somehow weren't enough,
Why does he have an issue with every single food from the UK? I don't get it.
Max crisp as well. The next one we have is this fiercely flaming hot flavor. Then we've got a
I
few
can't do
Max
hot.
strong crisps, which I think are Walker's attempt to market to quite a specific demographic, which is mostly male, a little bit older, and kind of like the blokey laddie types. And it says like perfect with beer underneath, like putting them
Perfect
up
with beer underneath.
in 3 flavors, which are hot chicken wings, fiery peri peri, and jalapeno and cheese. Then our final 3 Max flavors are these 3, which are loaded cheddar and onion, bold barbecue ribs, and XXL chicken and chorizo.
Chicken.
You can also
Oh
get
man.
these wavy
Why
chips,
don't
which is the
we
basic
have
of Ruffles,
any
and
meat
wavies,
flavored
they have
chips?
flavors of reduced
Y'all
fat,
have them?
Original, which I think are these. I brought the ranch.
Why don't
Heavy
we?
barbecue, salt and pepper, and lightly salted.
We get barbecue bull crap.
Because it says in the bag, look what I found. I don't even think Harry knows I got these. Carnitas, street tacos, wavies. Hell.
Never heard of that.
Whoa.
That might be
Smells
pretty good.
Oh, it smells real good, actually. Uh-oh, you're not that good. Trying to get
Yeah, but I don't trust this guy because his taste is
and
terrible.
onion and cilantro and lime all on a chip is very difficult. Good effort, guys. Good attempt, but I mean,
Next up, we've got Sensations, which is Walker's range.
Oh, this is
Slightly
what you
more
were talking
like
about, Lordy. You love some
They come with very
sensations.
sleek black packaging. They have the kind
Smoked
of
cheddar,
slightly
crispy
flavors.
bacon, roasted
Classic
chicken.
Sensations come in 4 flavors, which are
Oh my god.
which is hickory smoked cheddar and bacon,
It's hickory smoked.
roasted chicken and thyme, personal favorite of mine. Then we've got this one, which is balsamic vinegar and caramelized onion, and a firm crowd favorite on the end here, which is Thai sweet chili Sensations. And then finally, Sensations also offer these lime and
Lime?
chutney pop.
No.
also in the US, you get something called stacks, which is this. It's not so much, I don't think, unique flavors, it's just a different chip.
Yeah, it's a
Also,
different chip. It's like a
literally,
Pringle.
places going after Pringles. I mean, they're
Yeah.
all going after each other. These chip brands, man, they are cut.
Thai sweet chili, my favorite?
Let's
Really?
Find out how good of a job.
Well, I can't do hot. Is it hot?
do protecting their chips. Did that really do that good of a job protecting these chips?
No.
Most of them are broken. Ooh, buffalo wings with ranch. All right, extra flaming hot.
Buffalo wings with ranch chips? We have those?
Surely you jest. These are not spicy at all. Whoa, major letdown. That's extra flaming hot, and this is Flamus Extreme. But different colors, and it's worded differently. If you saw this color in the wild, you're in trouble. Turn around and run. Spicy chili limon. It's like, how do we make our chips worse on your palate and worse for the environment? Ta-da! Stacks were born.
Wow.
Avoid
Hello,
food
Pawn.
flavors I was not able to get my hands on by time of filming this. Bacon and cheddar potato skins, mesquite barbecue.
Bacon and cheddar.
Hummus. Poppables.
So they only come in the other
Going after
thing.
Doritos 3D. And Doritos 3D was just Doritos going after Bugles. They got 4 flavors. I got all 4. I can't believe it. Those flavors are sea salt.
I like those ones. I like those ones.
Salty. Honey barbecue.
No.
White cheddar. I
Yes.
haven't tried these at all, but I feel like I should.
Those are delicious.
What is this?
That's garbage. It's garbage. Of course he opens the barbecue one first.
What is
Why?
the point of this?
Trash.
I like Poppables. Ugh.
We do have stacks in the UK, but they're marketed under the Doritos brand name rather than the Walker's brand name. We also used to have Poppables, but it seems like they've recently been discontinued. That said, we do have a bunch of other exclusive snacks marketed
Still playing,
under the
huh?
Walker's brand name. We'll start with What's-Its, which I think are like our equivalent
What's
of
it?
Cheetos. We used to be able to get Cheetos in the UK, but then they got taken off the shelves. Basically what we have are these like baked, cheesy pop snacks. The standard flavor is cheese.
Monster Munch
They
Giants?
also come
What
in
the
flavor
hell?
Flamin' Hot. And you can get both flavors either as a small version or as a giant.
Y'all got a
Next up, we've
thing
got
called
Monster Munch, which is
Whatsits,
kinda
and
like
it's
puffed
Wotsits.
in the shape of a monster
What?
claw, and you can get them flavored with either pickled onion, roast beef, or in flamin' hot, which unfortunately I couldn't find today. Just like Whatsits, you can get them as the regular
Oh,
size
whatever,
or
Pawn.
as the giant size. Next up, we've got Quavers. These are like kind of like a thin,
Quaver.
puffed, curly snack, and they usually come flavored with cheese, but are also available as salt and vinegar or as prawn cocktail versions. And then finally, we have Squares. Squares
Prawn
are these, like,
cocktail.
very
He said that a
thin
few
and
times.
dragon
Is that,
shaped
like,
crisps, very crunchy,
good?
Usually quite flavorful. I quite like those. And they come.
You got
in
a
salt and
haircut.
vinegar,
That's why your head is so
onion,
giant. I
tomato,
feel like my hair would make my head bigger.
Smooth
If I
ranch
didn't have a
and
haircut.
peppers. French onion. Yuli says cheddar and sour cream. Yeah, that's really good.
We also have a couple more crisp options sold under the Walker's brand name in the UK, which unfortunately we couldn't get today. These include French fries,
Whatsits or Elite? Really?
Are there any questionable ingredients to look out for in your Lay's and Walker's chips?
I'm sure there is. In the US, it's probably way worse.
Both in the US and the UK, they're simply made up of...
Your hair covers the monster of a head you have. Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
Things can get a little more interesting. For example, in the UK, several of our flavors contain potassium chloride. In normal doses, this is a perfectly safe, low-sodium alternative to salt. However, it's also one of the 3 ingredients used in the 3-drug cocktail for lethal injections. Enough potassium chloride in your system will lead to an irregular heartbeat and a cardiac arrest.
We don't have it in our USA Lay's, but we do have caramel color in our barbecue and honey barbecue chips. Caramel color. It is a widely used food coloring, and it's also a controversial one. Certain types of caramel color can contain a byproduct called 4-ME uppercase I. That's not an L. Studies show that it caused cancer in rats and mice, leading to campaigns in support
I swear to God.
in foods.
Dude, it's like you can't eat anything, man. Oh my God.
Come close to levels of exposure that cause the rats.
That's what I'm saying.
Sounds like a challenge. But that didn't stop the state of California.
Yo, your hair would make your head bigger. I do not have a beach ball of a head. Thank you.
Of California to cause cancer or reproductive toxicity, end quote.
Another fun thing to note is that our smoky bacon and roast chicken crisps are actually both suitable for vegetarians. The flavoring is just made up of other things and doesn't include any meat extracts.
Really?
Which country has the least healthy crisps? Let's compare the classic first.
A 28-gram bag of classic Lay's in the US contains 160 calories.
If we scale up the
that's
UK's
true.
5-gram bag to account for that extra 3 grams, 28 grams of UK ready salted would contain 147 calories. So per gram, the UK's crisps are healthier in every metric.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, but what about the least healthy chip in each country? Over here, a lot of them are tied at 160 calories per 28-gram bag. But we did find that of the 160 calorie chips, the highest fat content are in the cheddar and sour cream, obviously the smaller bags. That makes them the least healthy.
The least healthy crisps in the UK are the strong hot chicken wings Max crisps. 28 grams of these would contain... Honestly,
Damn.
the main takeaway from this is
Much
that
better.
they might not be as unhealthy as I thought they were. You could eat like 10 multi-pack bags of the ready salted, and the
I said
only
what?
limit you would have exceeded would be your fat intake.
Yes, Harry, I believe that's called...
I didn't say my hair would make my hair look bigger. What are you talking about?
Die fat and leave a salty corpse. It's actually my LinkedIn headline.
Have you ever seen that thing about how, if you look at the KFC logo, it looks like a stick man body with the head of Colonel Sanders on it?
Is there anything
I've
worse than
never.
hungry and you're like, I'm going to try something new, and it stinks? You don't even stop being hungry because you're full? You're like no longer hungry because it tasted so bad? Oh, that's the worst.
I've never had that problem. What's up, dude? Anyway, yeah, that was it. Like I thought, UK, much better to eat chips in the UK than it is to eat them in the US, obviously.